You know, this is one of the first games that I've done that's actually had cutscenes with dialogue to listen to, and in two different languages, actually. All of the trouble this game gave me, any other time I'd have felt better watching it, as the movie it's pretending to be. But I'm doing this for you, Chris. Sorry it took so long. So, Kit Yoon is the bodyguard of a big boss in Hong Kong, filling in for his late father. Kit sees him as a surrogate father, but let's not get ahead of ourselves in the story. Let's worry about this fake Iori Yagami stalking him. Easy. If you're carrying something important, don't leave it out in the open for someone random just to take it from you, especially if they're a mobster. I shouldn't even have to chase him. This is your fault, your old ass. Of course, this is the era where instruction booklets were becoming irrelevant, and they knew that people were just going to do as much reading putting the game in than beforehand. Ooh, NPC down. Request? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, that'll hold him back. I'm still in tutorial mode, and you know what's next. Shatter! Come here, we need to talk about your lack of security perimeters. Oh, don't run away. That hurt. You fake Jet Li looking. Oh shit, here he comes. All movement, by the way, is done with analog sticks. Some of the extra commands like earlier are what the buttons come along for. This is one of the good reasons I felt the analog worked so well, because of fights like this. You can and will get overwhelmed, which you'll quickly see how broken the strength meter is between yourself and the enemies. Oh my god, why am I still chasing you? Alright, it's jump cut time. Yeah, fall back, sir. We're trying to make a Jet Li movie/game, and casting calls are guns! Workman's comp! Do they got Affleck in Hong Kong? I don't know. Finally get to hit that guy. There's more coming, though. On a directorial note, I like the random moments where it switches angles and speeds with your attacks. It's fun to look at, but it's a good thing you're not in control of it, because I would abuse that power. Sorry, the air was talking trash too. Now we get to shoot people. This was funny and sad for me to get the hang of again. And if you're just as unlucky as I was, you'll get ran over by these guys. Even more so when you're trying to get them using the environment, to which a boss fight later on asks you to rely on that. Because they're sadists. Well, if it isn't Tomax and Zaymot. With sunglasses at night too. Meanwhile, the Kit Yoon mobile goes headstrong into action. You ever want to talk about trial and error in this game, this is the spot for it. Just so you know, I do get through this. When is a whole different topic. There's two parts to taking this guy out. Wearing him out the usual way, and the other way where you have to drown him in this pool they robbed from a Tekken stage. Oh yes, you can dual wield melee weapons too. One of the many joys in life is when you can beat someone with two bats.
Billy sent us.
Oh, now that's just showing off. Oh no, no! What's going? Why is this? Kid, if this is your first time in America, I'm sorry. This is usually a Jersey thing with the traffic and all, but you're in Cali. I didn't know traffic was that serious over there too. This is the first of many different stealth missions. Now, being a fan of most stealth-based games, I'd like to accept this, but on one hand, I wasn't for it because of the control response at times, while at others, it's an okay break from the type of action you've seen so far. I will say this, if you're trying to play stealth-based games on an old system with a flat screen, and it's not like an HD remix, get ready to make some adjustments to brightness and contrast. Got you. Oh, wait. Got him. Come on. Will you? Thank you. Next time, sleep when you're told to. Did I ask you? You're in the way just like everyone else I had laid out before you. With your tight-ass North Face jacket. I think the point of this boss was to have you get familiar with the tag team attack, because going one-on-one with him is not advised, and you will be punished for it. Rather, I was. A lot. So imagine how many times I had to hear that laugh. Stay down! Give Ghostface his jacket back. Overpowered, funky, butt-loving.
Did you say funky butt loving?
Note to self, abandoned churches are not the best place to run from the enemy. If it didn't work for Eric Draven, it's not going to work for me. I know it was trying to tell me about the dual targeting, but this was a little much to deal with at the moment. I'm just going to point, shoot, and Devil May Cry 2 my way out of here. You look tired. Have a seat. I know that was horrible, but let's move on. Run, damn your legs. I don't want another problem like with the chopper. Wait, how the hell was it? How was he right behind you after all that? Well, NPCs are the butt of too many jokes, but make no mistake, they got privileges. Of course I remember you. Faux hawks and everything. Let's finish this. Oh lord, final boss time. Now before I played this again, nothing stuck out my memory more than this fight. I kinda blame it on being the only time I could use the bicycle kick, which you'll see that soon enough. Phase 2. Dealing with this gas mask issue. I bet the only reason Quan wanted the old boss's title so he could have this over-the-top James Bond villain role. That, and he was a power-hungry tool that was waiting to get the boss killed, but we skipped all that story. Final arc of the fight with the damn twist of Michelle's gotta be saved too. Because if she falls, the game's over. If you run out of energy, as usual, the game's over. So you gotta make sure that she doesn't fall and that he's not getting all up in your face about it. Sometimes you can miss the bicycle kick. And Quan's looking at you like, was that for me? Well, you can have that in a few add-ons. I'm sick of you and everyone that looks like you. Let's finish this already. And that's how it ends. Well, at least for him. There's still this whole other story going on too, but I think it's old enough that you don't have to worry about spoiler warnings, but just in case. Your cop buddy is also in on the family too. He was working for them on the side, and he was going to try and kill you at the same time. All this other crap was going on. But since that doesn't happen, justice gets in the way, and everybody lives happily ever after. Well, except for his one friend, he actually got killed. But it was a noble death. Whatever, the game's over. One of the other things that I remember the most from the first and only time I ever played the game before now was a familiar name popped up in the credits for the mocap team. And it ended up being Ruben Langdon. It's like, oh my god, I know you from things that were cool.